Rob was just describing a moment in a meeting you guys had, I guess, between games 5 and 6, where you said this team needs to be a defensive team first to win a championship. How did you see that realized tonight, and what are you most proud of from that aspect of your performance?
Just attention to detail, the way we were locked in tonight, especially on the defensive end. We didn't make too many mistakes tonight, and when we did, we quickly corrected it. And defensively, it was an all five-guy effort. Like I said, the coaching game plan was right on point, and we knew if we put it together for 48 minutes, we were able to come out and have a defensive game like we did tonight.
Gary Washburn. Go ahead, Gary.
Rajon, it's been 12 years since you did this. I mean, can you kind of discuss the road? I mean, you thought it would probably happen every year in '08, but just that time, and all the ups and downs. Can you kind of how do you reflect on that? So I mean, I know it's soon, but what's going through your mind?
Just I've been through a lot in my career. Everyone goes through a lot. You play the game this long, 14 years, and I had early success. I had a lot of great teammates early, great coaching staffs early, and I thought that's what the NBA was. Then obviously down the road, year 10, 11, things changed for me in my career. Every time going into training camp, you weren't expected to win a championship because of the teams I was on, so that was a different mindset coming into the season. So. But able to get back to this, this season in particular, understanding that we did have a team to compete for a championship from day one, and to be able to come full circle an entire year later, we reached our goal and our dream. So it's been a long time for me. Last time I was in this situation, obviously the results didn't turn out as well. So being able to come back and redeem myself and play a big part in this championship is definitely a hell of a feeling and something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. And then also being able to experience with my son here. So I'm very blessed to do it while he's able to understand, at 9 years old, soon to turn 9, that, his dad's a champ, and he was able to witness it. 12 years ago, he wasn't born when I won. So for him to be here and my daughter at home watching, it's definitely just a real feeling.
Jeff Silkett.
Rajon, this team has some veterans, but also young players. What role did the veterans play in terms of helping this team mentally strong, especially when it came to the bubble circumstances?
Just leading by example. It's not too much as far as what we said. It was how we did it. Every day with the consistency as far as taking care of your body, getting lifts in every day, doing things that you don't want to do, or what it takes to become a champion or to become a veteran and a great player in this league. So we didn't really do it too much vocally. When they asked questions, we obviously gave them the answers. But like I said, me, myself personally, I know Brian does it. It's just discipline and understanding what it takes to stay in this game for a long time and taking care of your body and getting to the top. Discipline and hard work.
Go back to you, Will, for questions.
Great, thank you.
Cool.
Anya?
I saw you out on the court surrounded by confetti with your son, I think, running around there. How much does he, we've seen him before asking you if you're going to be on SportsCenter tonight. Like, how much does he understand about how big of a moment this is?
He definitely understands, and 2 nights ago, I feel like I let him down. He was pretty pissed that we didn't finish the job 2 nights ago, and I didn't sleep well that night. He didn't sleep well. So for him to understand that, the magnitude of what we're in and being a part of it. I think the first question he asked me when we won, he was like, "When do I get my ring?" So I'm extremely excited to be able to get his size, his ring size, and order him a one as well. So it's definitely a surreal moment. He definitely understands what's going on, and just like I said, I'm a proud dad.
We're going to take a couple more. Andy Kamenetsky.
Hey, Rajon, you guys as a team have been very open about wanting to win this championship to pay tribute to Kobe, and you're somebody who competed against him at the highest level, highest stakes. What does it mean to you, A, to have succeeded with that, but also to have had his respect, because he talked openly about really the respect that he had for you?
This definitely, obviously winning for Kobe has been on my mind for a while. Just the respect he's given me throughout my career, and and understanding, I've watched him for so many years and try to mimic how he controls the game. He does his with scoring, but, if you look at every other aspect of his game, it's elite as well. So he's a basketball savant, was a basketball savant, one of the greatest minds I've ever played with. And to be on the court with him, competing at a high level, and his grit, his grind, the way he played every possession was definitely an honor to play against a guy like that, and helped me elevate my game at a young age. I got to compete against a Kobe Bryant when I was 21. So, his game and his legacy speak for itself. So me being a kid from Louisville, Kentucky, to be able to compete with Kobe 2 years in the league and understand and learn so much from him by watching his film and studying him is definitely an honor. And to come full circle and to win in his honor, his daughter's honor, unbelievable season that what we've had, and to be able to prevail and stay focused and continue to get the job done is definitely, I know, something he's definitely smiling down on us, and we're able to fulfill our dream and succeed with the championship.
Last one on my side, and back to you all. Sean Highkin.
Rajon, you've now won a title both in this kind of weird, unusual bubble environment and in kind of more of a normal environment. Which one was harder, and which one, and what are kind of the differences between them, like the road to get to each one of them?
This one by far is the hardest one. Family's everything, and not being able to see your family for so long, it takes a toll on you mentally. And like I said, we're not on eating normal food as far as our normal routine regiments. I didn't eat today, so that was taking a toll on the mind and the body. Proper rest, not sleeping in your proper beds on a certain schedule. So it was a lot different. People may say travel was different or no fans, but mentally this one was tough. Like I said, being here for 100 days, I was fortunate, well, not fortunate, but I had an injury, so I went home for a while. But the time I did spend here, the best thing about it was just being with my teammates every day and winning. So it was an experience, once in a lifetime, hopefully, get things back to normal. But other than that, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. It was all worth it. At the end of the day, we came here for a mission and we accomplished it. So regardless of how bad people may think it was, or it was actually, but we got the W, we got the chip. You can't take it from us. We definitely earned it.
All right, Jim, you guys can finish off today.
All right, one more question here to Gary Washburn.
John, physically, you tore your ACL and that put you back. Can you talk about what you were able to do over the physically to keep at this high level? Obviously your body, you get older and that happens, but then you had to go through some stuff physically, obviously with your hands also and wrists, but also the knee.
This is keep believing in God, keep believing in my family, and having a great supporting cast, and just having the discipline, the work ethic to stay through it, stay through the tough times. And my mentor, Doug Bibby, always told me cream rise to the top. And like I said, it's been a rocky last couple seasons. We didn't get to the playoffs last year. A couple years ago, a teammate got hurt, exited early in the playoffs. So, just staying the course, never too high, never too low, and then continue to grind. Like I said, I pride myself on how hard I work. People that know me know how dedicated I am to the game and my mind and my body, the work I put in the off season, and it's definitely a blessing to be able to come out and reap the benefits of what I've been working for so long.